went into her walk-in closet, which was the original chapel. And we said our prayers in front of all the icons, and I know that her new prayer room, it has more icons than most churches that I've ever seen. And always, I heard this a lot last night, always ending everything, a phone call, a card, a goodbye with the ever-present Yiayia, God bless you. Always. The first environmentalist, Yiayia Lola, with her garden, her fresh veggies, and of course the 800-foot rubber tree that would assault us when we were in the Florida room. Yiayia Lola was the first to juice before juicing was a thing in the 80s and 90s. She always had those 3 refrigerators stocked, jam-stocked with food and all that other stuff, but she never wasted a thing. She never threw anything out. And if you put something on your plate, and you were anywhere near Yiayia Lola, you better believe that you were finishing everything on that plate. Nothing went to waste. She was a force in the kitchen. Between the deep-less and all the parties, there was always more than enough food. We always went back with containers and containers of food. And she had the industrial pots and the industrial saran wrap, and everything was a little bit bigger than in Lola's kitchen. I think one of the Marinos girls once said in passing that they liked Rice Krispies.
Oh, good.
And so at some point in time in the late 80s, early 90s, she added that to her repertoire just because one of her grandkids had asked about it. And the popcorn. Never could beat that popcorn. We'd have a full Thanksgiving meal. We'd be kind of lounging on the couch, all of us exhausted for not doing anything. Yiayia Lola has been cooking for 12 hours. Then goes and makes 15 pounds of popcorn for all of us. Handmade, kernel by kernel. Never anything burnt. Never a kernel that didn't go in pop. She was loving. She was always there for sports events or school things. She was always there. Who builds a house for their grandkids? Right? Yiayia Lola did. It was like our playhouse. It had everything: tennis courts, pool, volleyball courts, and enough rooms for all of us to always stay there and stay together. And also some sailors every once in a while. And all of our college friends and friends always kind of came back, and I heard from about a half dozen of my friends saying, the moment I walked in and Yiayia embraced me was always special. I got a special occasion of Yiayya's Greek school, Tuesdays and Thursdays for about a year until she just gave up on this lost cause. The best thing is that Yiayia was also quirky. She was a loving person, but if something was out of place, if the dining room table wasn't indexed right, if you didn't put the towels in the washing machine, if the Frigidaire wasn't closed, you would hear about it. She was quirky. The Frigidaire thing is always something that stuck out of my mind. We never understood why she called the refrigerator the Frigidaire. And then we noticed that refrigerator number 4 was actually a Frigidaire model refrigerator. The morning after we had the prayers together in the prayer room, one of the funniest things was Yiayia Lola would come out in the full Jane Fonda leotard, and we would do tapes with Jane Fonda in the morning. The couple would just be sitting on the couch watching Jane Fonda, or Yiayia, I don't know. And at some point, we were rummaging through Yiayya's stuff. I think Dora was there with me. We were looking through her phone book, and I think this is the greatest thing. Because we were looking through the phone book, and under G, there was a number to God. A phone number, direct line to God. We didn't know what area code it was, so we couldn't call it, but she was definitely a lady that had his ear. But 12 of us were lucky enough to call her Yiayia. But she was really everyone's Yiayia. Every single one of ours. So, Yiayia, God bless you.
God bless.
God bless.